Usually I sleep and then I wake up. Tonight I've even failed to sleep. I've failed to sleep. I'm just here. I'm very disturbed. Very disturbed. Very disturbed. I'm really shaken. I'm really shaken. You know, the feeling that I have is like the feeling that I had when we lost Tutu Ngulube. I'm sure some of you remember how, you know, how devastated I was on the funeral of Tutu Ngulube. But tonight, we are not talking about a funeral. Tonight, we're not talking about a funeral because JJ Banda is alive. JJ Banda is alive. All you have to do is to release him. Release JJ Banda. Release JJ Banda. Twami papata. Release JJ Banda. Release him. Just release him. I know, you know, you do things without thinking. You do things without thinking, and now you are in this situation and you don't know what to do. I am telling you because you are watching. I know you are watching. You are watching, you people who got JJ Banda. You people who are keeping JJ Banda, you are watching. But my brothers and sisters, I am telling you, just release him. Just release him. It's okay. I know you are scared that when he comes out, he's going to talk and whatever. It is okay. It is okay. After all, you are controlling the police. So there is no one who's going to arrest you. Even if JJ comes out and no matter what he's going to say, no one is going to touch you. It's okay. But if you kill, if you slain JJ Banda, if you slain JJ Banda, you are going to cause a lot of problems in our country. You are going to cause a lot of problems for yourselves. I can assure you, if we don't get JJ Banda alive, you will not be okay. All of you, you will be gotten. All of you, you will be gotten, and you will not be protected. You will not be protected because President Hakainde Hichilema will not be there to protect you. President Hakainde Hichilema will not be there to protect you. The UPND will not be there to protect you. And I know people are going to say, why are you and please excuse me tonight. Allow me to just say whatever I can say, because really this is emotion. So some fools, they think we are that foolish that we can, take this nonsense and accept the stupid sentiments of to say, just wait for the police to investigate. Which police are going to investigate? Which police are going to investigate? No, don't politicize this. Don't politicize this. You want to kill JJ because of politics. So don't say, you want to sort out JJ because of politics. Because of politics. This is about politics. This is about UPND sustaining itself in power. This is what it's all about. There is nothing else. Don't even think of no, JJ, what, nothing. JJ did not have enemies that would attack him. The only enemy that he had is the UPND. That's all. That's all. So there is no way. Don't even start thinking, no, this, that, nothing. Nothing. And I will explain, I will explain all these points. Why I'm making these statements, I will explain to you. There is nothing like, no, whatever, there is nothing. The only enemies that he had, that JJ had, is the UPND. Starting with Hakainde Hichilema, going to the Speaker of National Assembly, going to Liswaniso, and all the other UPND, all the unreasonable UPND. And I'm saying the unreasonable UPND because it's not all of them. There are some UPND who are already speaking sensible things. And I will play one of them who has spoken something about it. I will play one of the recordings. So he didn't have. No, you can't talk about enemies. Forget it. And for me, I am putting this on the head of President Hakainde Hichilema and his entire UPND. That's where I'm putting it. It is Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND, nothing else. And I'm going to substantiate these allegations. But first, let's start by looking at the circumstances. Let's start looking at the circumstances of JJ, the movements and whatever. Then we'll come and look at the police statement. Then I will go to the UPND. Why I'm putting it on Hakainde Hichilema and UPND. I will go to that. I want to start. Let's look at the circumstances. How did JJ move about yesterday or these past few days? A lot of you have noticed that JJ Banda has been moving with President Edgar Lungu. He has been, a part of the team wherever he's going. He has been part of the team of Edgar Lungu wherever he's going. He has been very prominent. The last time we saw JJ Banda, it was when the police stormed the office of Bishop Clement Mulenga of Central Province, Kawe Diocese. JJ was with the president, together with Jean Chisenga. These two have been very prominent. And these two, you can all agree that they are one of those controversial MPs. One of those controversial MPs. JJ has been very controversial, and the UPND don't like him. They don't like him. They don't like him in parliament. They don't like him outside parliament. So JJ has seemingly infuriated the UPND because of his disposition as a controversial person, and then being part of the entourage of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Being part of the entourage of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. For this, he has been targeted by the UPND. And they can't deny this. Starting from Hakainde Hichilema, they can't deny this. These two, Jean and JJ Banda, they have really infuriated the UPND, including Munia Zulu. But look, what a coincidence that whilst we are talking about these two, Jean Chisenga just had a house gutted. A house was burnt. Within a short time, the house was burnt. Within a short time, her house was burnt down. And I know some of you will start speculating, no, but why are you concluding? I mean, the UPND are the ones who are associated with gutting properties. The UPND are associated with gutting properties. The UPND, when they were in opposition, they did a lot of bad things, including banning things. The UPND bent the market. The UPND bent that if you remember that court which was bent down. They bent the poor lines. This is part of UPND actions. This is part of UPND actions. Because you can't tell me, I know some of you want to be naive to say, no, whatever. It is the UPND who were doing those things. They were doing those things because of Hakainde Hichilema. He was arrested. They were in a situation where they wanted to cause confusion in the country. They were in a situation where they wanted to cause confusion in the country. Thank God they didn't succeed. Now they are in power and they see their adversaries, such as Jean Chisenga. They have the skills. They know how to do this. They have been doing this. And they went and gutted Chisenga's house. Now it is JJ. Today we are talking about JJ. Now JJ, yesterday everything was okay. He moved about. He was at home. He went to Kamwala, and he had prepared himself. He was preparing to go to Petauke. This morning, JJ was supposed to leave for Petauke early in the morning. He wanted to leave for Petauke early in the morning around 04. That was his plan. He wanted to leave to go to Petauke early in the morning. Everything was okay. Leaving the other house and going to the other place to say, because I have to go tomorrow early in the morning. I have to go. He was going home to go and prepare to go to Petauke. So, clearly there, we can rule out issues of saying JJ was stressed. JJ had emotional issues. We can completely rule them out. Because if he had emotional issues, I mean, these emotional issues would have come out. Where do you see a person, I'm going to prepare to go to Petauke, and then along the way, you decide to say, let me kill myself? Because this is what they want to purport. This is what they want it to look like. JJ did harmed himself. They want to pretend that the day that we will find JJ lying there, lifeless, they want us to believe that no, he killed himself. Who does that? Who does that? You are busy preparing, you prepare everything. You even phone people to say, no, I'm coming tomorrow, I'm coming tomorrow. He was calling people in his constituency, telling them to prepare, that he was going to arrive today and he was going to be there for some days. Why would a person that has got emotional issues and wants to kill himself be preparing people to say, I'm coming? People are expecting JJ today to arrive in Petauke. They were expecting to arrive in Petauke. He went to his other woman to tell her, to say, tomorrow I'm going to Petauke. And he couldn't stay. He was going back to his main house so that he can prepare and go. So already there, we can completely rule out the issue of no, JJ could have been emotionally whatever. No, it is completely out. There is no way. So, which brings me to this note, this fake note that the police, want to amplify. That sorry Zambians, I am sorry Zambians. What? They are trying to insinuate that he wrote that note, a suicide note. They want to put it like that is a suicide note. But no, he had no intentions of suicide. He had the intention to go to his constituency. That is the intention that he had, nothing else. His intention was to go to Petauke, not to kill himself. No, those intentions were not there. They are not there. But look at the police. Look at the police. I knew that the police are going to expose themselves. I knew that the police are going to expose themselves. If you read that statement, the police are very casual in writing that statement, almost reaching a conclusion. The police, that statement is trying to lead us somewhere. They are trying to lure us to believe that JJ killed himself. Clearly. They want to lure us. They want us to look at it. Imwe, Munjebeko, when did you hear the police disclosing details like the way they have done Padi JJ? And when they are investigating a case, when did you hear them revealing such details? They are telling a story in that statement. They are telling a story of how it all started and how it ended. They have reached a conclusion. They have reached a conclusion in that statement. Read it. They have started the story. No, he moved like this. He moved like this. What is this? This one also is just whatever. They are telling a story and they want to conclude it. They want to conclude in that statement. He moved like this, and then he left this note. Then the phones were there. The car was whatever, was still running. It is very, very, very fishy. Everything was planned. You can clearly see that everything was planned. Because Baka Pokola, they don't usually disclose some of this information. Especially, when did you see Baka Pokola disclosing a suicide note? They don't. They don't. If they find something that somebody wrote, they don't. That what was written there. Tell me, we have had so many such situations. Tell me where you saw the police releasing these notes. They don't release these notes. They don't, even if you do it. But Baka Pokola, they don't release these notes. They don't. Especially on the first day of, investigation, first day. Why are they leading us? Why do they want us to think in this manner? Why? Why do police want us to think in this manner? Because those who have done investigations, I'm not an investigator. They say, don't believe nothing. Believe nothing. You don't know anything until you find out. Believe nothing and you don't know anything. You don't make conclusions, but that statement, they are making conclusions. And what is very surprising, once Mueva Kalamba, you people who have lived and watched police investigations, it's rare that you see a note go and check where on the police put it in a statement quoting what he wrote. Vavika namu capital letter what he wrote. How do they know that he is the one that wrote that one? And are you telling me in that car these are the only things that you found? Amafoni na this note. Are you telling me? Tamwasa ngiremo fimbi, but just this. Just this. Because this will make people think in a certain direction. This will make people think in a certain direction. They are releasing this information to prepare your mind. But no, bring back JJ. Bring back JJ, bring back JJ. Because that note couldn't have been written by JJ. It is not possible. Because JJ was going to Petauke. He was going to Petauke. And okay, fine. Who decides to end his life? Who decides to end his life? Imagine I'm coming from wherever I'm coming from in the night and I want to end my life. Do I park my car and disappear? Where am I disappearing to? Who does that? Who ends his life like that? Who ends his life? You park your vehicle, you go somewhere where they can't find you and you end your life. How? Who does that? It is amateur job that you are doing, and typical of you by UPND. You do things very emotional. You don't think. You don't calculate 1, 2, 3 steps. You don't. Even you are just emotional. You must have been following JJ. You got him, and that's what you got him and took him somewhere. But you didn't think of what will follow. You are very down. That is very down. This job that you have done on JJ is very, very poor. Very, very bad. And you have exposed yourself. You have exposed yourself. Number one, wakapokorana muishiva palecho muishive. Palecho muishive. Ngata palecho muishive. Ngata mulembele statement fila mulembele. Go back to other incidences of similar situation. Go and see the statements that you give. Why are you telling a story that is ending? You are telling a story, you are leading us to think in a certain direction. Why? 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 Why are you leading us in this direction? So who does that? Who leaves a car? No, therefore I want to end my life. And what about the windscreen? What happened? How did what happened to that windscreen? Because it is clear somebody hit the windscreen. It is clear he was removed from the vehicle. He was removed from the vehicle. It is very clear. So Bakapokola really ngachakobati, you had the interest of looking at this case objectively. You wouldn't have spoken about that note. You wouldn't have spoken about that note. You wouldn't have spoken about that note. You wouldn't have spoken about the phones. You wouldn't. You wouldn't have spoken about that. You wouldn't have spoken about those things. But you know, you are preparing. You want to prepare the minds of the people. But no. It's backfiring on you. No wonder you are coming out as the worst police officers in the world. Zambians, it is very clear. You are coming out as the worst police officers because this is the kind of useless work that you do. This is very useless. Right from the word go. Right from the word go. You can't respond. The engine was running. The doors were open. How many doors were open? Which doors were open? How many other people saw the vehicle where that vehicle was left? How many other people? And listen to that statement. Listen to that statement. The police searched all around. Muimone statement. The police searched all around. They didn't find anyone. Why of a statement here? The police searched all around. They didn't find anyone. What do they mean? They didn't find anyone. So there were no people all around that area. There were no people all around there. Are you telling me? Eh? When you went to search, you were Remy, you were Atinani, Rea Monga. When you went to search, there were no people around. There were no people around. No one was around that area. No one, eh? No one. Eh? No one. Oh, what do you mean they didn't find anyone? Are you trying to say they didn't find anybody around? Is that what you are trying to say? Is that what you are trying to say? You are trying to tell us that they didn't find a body around. Because if you tell me they didn't find anyone, are you sure? Where you found the vehicle, are you sure there was no one around? Eh? No vehicle even passed there. When you were searching, there was no one around. Eh? Is that what you are telling me? No one around. No one. What do you mean no one around? Are you trying to say they couldn't find anybody? Now, why are you talking about a body? Because that's what you mean there. Because you can't tell me that there was no one around that area. No. They searched around. They didn't find anyone. It is not true. It is not possible. That area, that public area, there are a lot of people that pass. There are a lot of people that are walking. So certainly, it is not possible that when you went there, there was no one around that area. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. What you mean is that they didn't find a body. Why are you talking about a body? Why are you talking about a body? Eh? Why are you talking about a body? You are preparing our mind. You are preparing our mind. But no, let us not accept Zambians. JJ is alive. JJ is alive. Why do I say he's alive? JJ is alive because if they wanted to kill him, whoever took him, they would have killed him there and then. They would have killed him there and then. There was no need, to take him out of there. There was no need. There was no need. They would have killed him there and then. If they are just assailants, if they are just assailants that go out to, sort out somebody, they would have sorted him out there and then. They would have sorted him out there and then. There is no way they would leave the car there, whatever, and even a note. No. They took him somewhere. He's somewhere and he's alive. He's alive. The only thing is, now they have realized that they made a mistake and they don't know what to do. And they are wondering, if we release him, he's going to talk. If we sort him out, there are people that are making noise. So they don't know what to do. But I'm telling you, you are better off releasing him for him to go and talk whatever it is. Fikapwa. But slaying him, I'm telling you, you will not contain the hunger of the people. You will not contain the hunger of the people. This will be the end of UPND. This will be the end, I can assure you. This will be the end, because not even those who don't like JJ, the moment they will realize that JJ's life is no more, JJ is no more, the moment they realize that, it is going to be very emotional for a lot of people. It is going to be emotional for a lot of people. And these emotions will only trigger reactions of the already existing frustrations that are in the country. At the moment, there are a lot of frustrations. People are frustrated. Young people are frustrated because you have not given them jobs that they hoped for. They went to vote for you at 03. They were queuing up to vote for you, hoping to get jobs. They have not gotten those jobs. They haven't gotten those jobs. Business people, whatever, hoping that their businesses will go up. Their businesses have gone down. Those who are working, who are getting little monies, civil servants, nabambi, they went to vote early in the morning because they were hoping they will start getting paid more. Because Hakainde Hichilema promised that he was going to increase salaries for civil servants, 1,500 across board. He said it. And of course, when you increase 1,500 with the civil servants, even the private sector increases. They do the same. It has not come. They hoped they are going to be liberated from their debts. A lot of people are choked with debt. A lot of people are choked with debt. And they were looking forward to UPND coming into power so that they can be free of their debts. Those debts have just increased and a lot of people are still in problems. And as we are talking about all this, the business community, the businesses have closed down. As we are talking about all this, you have made the lives of Zambians unbearable. Unbearable. Life is beyond reach. No one can really claim that they are making it. Nabamdalawa GBM is also struggling. Nabamdalawa GBM is also struggling. Because life has become so difficult. Things are very expensive. Look at mini meal. Look at the price of mini meal. Uwunga wanafika 400 kwacha. Fuel, look at fuel. Look at mtengo wa fertilizer. Look at mtengo wa sugar. Look at mtengo wa cooking oil. Everything has become unbearable. It is beyond the means of many people. A lot of people are frustrated, including your UPND, including those people that voted for UPND. They are frustrated. And because of that, there is already this. Anyone, any political scientist, any sociologist will tell you it is not a time to agitate the emotions of the people. Under these circumstances, you don't agitate the emotions of the people. Because it can erupt into a volcano. It can erupt into a volcano. And that's what you are risking with what you have done to JJ. That's what you are risking. The moment people will realize to say JJ is no more, I'm telling you, the wailing will not just be in one house of JJ Banda. No, it will not be. It will not be. It will not just be in Petauke. It will not just be in Silverest. It will not just be in Lusaka. It will not just be in Petauke. It will be throughout the country. It will be throughout the country. And you have to know, JJ is one of those people who is known. He's a public figure, a real public figure. He's known everywhere. Whether they like him or they don't like him, but they know him. And by the fact that people know him, whether they like him or they don't like him, hearing that this guy has lost a life in this manner, I'm not inciting people. I am telling you what is before you, what is gonna befall on you. That's what I'm telling you. I am advising you to say, release the guy. Release the guy. You are better off releasing him, and he can come out and we will talk, you'll be alive. At least. But seeing him there lifeless, everyone is going to converge, is going to be overwhelmed with emotions. If you release him, he will come and talk, and we will be talking. It will be a debate. There will be people that will defend you. The police will not do anything. But when he comes out lifeless, who is going to talk? Who is going to talk? Who is going to talk? Even Wakapokola, you think they will throw the tear gas that they were throwing today? You think Wakapokola, they will throw those tear gas that they were throwing today? They will not be able to throw them. They will not be able to throw them. This one is going to mess you up in the Ichilema, wherever you are. Listen to me. Listen to me. Just listen to me. Ignore the negative emotions that you have about Chilufya Tayali, but listen to the voice of reason. This is a voice of reason that I'm giving you. I am preventing the country from going into smoke. I am preventing, me talking like this, I am preventing that country from going into smoke. I am protecting your presidency and your legacy. You are already a failure. Don't add this. You are already a failure. You are already not liked. Don't add this one. Don't add this one. Let the guy walk. Dump him somewhere. Leave him. Let him walk. Leave him. Leave him. No matter, I know you have beaten him because you want to squeeze information. I know you have beaten him. You want to get information out of him. But leave him. Leave him. It's okay. If he comes out alive, we'll talk, it will end. But seeing him without life, hey, how wanding. Nami papata. You don't like me. But what I'm telling you is reason. Leave the guy to walk. You didn't kill him. You didn't kill him yesterday. You didn't. You have not killed him. He's there. Let him go. Let him go. Let JJ go. And you can't say Nibantu Zambia and whatever. It is on you. It is clearly on you. We can see it. It is clearly on you. That is why you are getting even compromised statements coming from the police. You know. You know, they know what happened. It is you. This is how you operate. And you know, you people have been telling you, I have said it before I said it, that these people are desperate. We will start getting lost. We will start disappearing. Now you are seeing it. I told you this. I would have been one of those people that would have gone. I would have gone myself. I would have gone. When those people, when those assailants came to my house, they came to my house masked like that. They drove the car in the yard to pick me. They were going to take me the way they took JJ. They were going to take me. And I would have disappeared. And I would have been no more. But some fools were suddenly saying, no, it is not true. It is not true. Yes. Yes. The same example of what happened to me because I was alive. Because I was alive. There were people that started defending, that started saying, no, hey, whatever, hey, it was organized by whatever. Because I was alive. Because I was alive. So the debate was there and, you know, it ended. Though the intention was so bad, I would have gone. But the situation did not escalate into something else because I was alive. I'm alive. But if I was taken and the following day people would have seen me lying lifeless, it would have been something else. It would have been something else. So I'm giving you an example of the better side of why it is better to let a person alive. Because when you leave him alive, at least, even if they will talk and whatever, he's alive. But when he's lifeless, it becomes something else. Remember what happened pali ntwankani, pali tutwangulube. Pali tutwangulube, we had to use wisdom. You always think that I am diabolic. I'm not diabolic. I prevented a situation getting out of hand pali tutwangulube. You go back and check what I was saying. I was one of those people that came up and said, no, JJ has not been, slain by the state. I defended the state. But because I'm responsible. I'm responsible. If I wanted, but you saw what happened in Kabwe. I want you to remember this. You saw what happened in Kabwe. You saw what happened countrywide. Ichalo chali minina. Ichalo chali minina. The day we were burying Tutu Ngulube, Ichalo chali minina. And Tutu Ngulube lost his life in a hospital. It was not under these circumstances. Now imagine these circumstances. Imagine these circumstances. You think you will contain it? You think you will contain it? You will not contain it. Just release the guy. Just release the guy. Today, in a Mwalin Sansan, I'm telling you, you came to me, you wanted to sort me out. But by the fact that I survived, the situation was different. You also tried when you took me to Lukulu. You tried. A number of times you have tried. But you know, because I am alive, there are some people that doubt. Ah, no. Some of them, they think that, no, I'm just a dramatist. I'm just dramatizing. But the threat on my life has been real. But because I'm alive, it is very, it's subject to debate. So you are better off leaving this guy than him appearing. Hey, him. Tafiawa mende mi batafiawa me. Tafiawa me. Mulekeni fe jeje alea. You have not sorted him out. I know. You are torturing him. You want to get information about Edgar Lungu. What is Edgar Lungu? Whatever. That is all you are doing. That is what you are doing. Release him. Let him go. Let him walk. Let JJ walk. Let him go. And don't waste time. Because the more you waste time, you are building emotions. You are building emotions. Since morning, by 10 hours, there were a handful of people that heard about it. By 12 hours, more people came to know about it. By 15 hours, more people came to know about it. To Africa 20 hours, look at how many people are watching. Look at how many people are watching both ndipa TikTok, ndikuna nikane ndiku Facebook, and look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Don't take it for granted. I'm telling you, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Nami papata, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Let the man walk. Let the man walk. So that is apandranda pali wakapokola. Wakapokola, they know something. And why I'm saying they know something, that statement is implicating. The information that they have released, investigators will tell you that it is rare that the police will release such information. But that information is meant to lead us into a certain direction. We refuse. We refuse. If you are indeed innocent, Wakapokola, do the investigations and give us proper findings. Not that nonsense that you are trying to play on us, psychology, to take us into a certain direction so that you can alienate this guy. Forget it. Forget it. Just release the guy. And why am I bringing my UPND in? Because some of you say, no, why? You're talking about UPND. Hey, why are you concluding it's UPND? It is a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. It is common knowledge. UPND has been pronouncing, has been vowing to sort out Edgar Lungu and the people around him. They have been saying this. We have a number of videos starting with Riswaniso. Vamirupi. Then this other man who was telling Wakapokola, don't blame us, don't blame us. He was on radio. You also that there are videos that are everywhere. There are videos that are everywhere. By UPND, you have, openly been talking about sorting out some of us. Sorting out Edgar Lungu. Sorting out people around Edgar Lungu. You have been saying it, tamufisa no kufisa. Tamufisa no kufisa. And JJ Banda is one of those people that you have outrightly spoken about. Outrightly. And the worst thing is that even your president is actually the one in forefront to talk about citizens, sorting out citizens. Hakainde Hichilema has been talking about sorting out citizens. He has spoken about sorting out Kampyongo. He has spoken about sorting out Boma Ndusambo. He has spoken about sorting out Nakachinda. JJ. Cadres have been talking about JJ. You have been wanting JJ. And some, Liswaniso said it openly. He said it openly. Liswaniso said, we have sorted out nine words. Next stop is Petauke. Next stop is Petauke. Liswaniso, what did you mean? What did you mean? Because in Petauke, there was no by-election. There was no by-election. There are no by-elections. So why did he mention Petauke? Why did he mention Petauke? Why did he mention Petauke? And how else do we have by-elections? How else do we have by-elections? It is when either a person resigns, a person is incapacitated, or a person is no more. A person is no more. That's all. That's all. So Iwe this one is so why and incapacitated. JJ has been a fit guy. We know definitely JJ was not going to resign. We know. So the only thing that makes sense today is what has happened. You knew what you were talking about, Liswaniso, Gilbert Liswaniso. You knew what you were talking about. You knew what you were talking about. Why did you pick on? Why did you pick on Petauke? And this is the modus operandi of the UPND. This is the modus operandi of the UPND. Hakainde Hichilema said it, I'm going to sort out Bowman. I'm going to sort out Malanji. And they did. Thank God for them. They used ECZ. They used the cadres at ECZ to systematically remove Bowman, Nuzambo, and Malanji out of parliament. But for JJ, this is what they have used. This is the route that they want to use. This is the route that they want to use. And we cannot doubt that they don't want to do this. They don't want to eliminate the guy. It is clear. How it come, it is clear. It is clear because the police are giving us that kind of indication. And how are they giving us that indication? They are disclosing that we found a note. We found a note. This note, which is written by somebody who wants to end his life. So you see, it is a planned move. They planned it from a long time. They have been looking how they can get JJ. They have failed. They have failed. Speaker JJ Ngaiminina, when JJ stands up in parliament, she changes even her face. She changes even her face. She has bought herself some lightness. But JJ Ngaiminina, fila sungunika, fianse fila fovasula kumenso, fila sungunika, bamoneka na black. JJ Ngaiminina mu parliament. That is how much the speaker hates JJ. Ngaiminina JJ, Ngaiminina fe JJ. Ninshi fia sungulika, fianse fila fi makeup kumenso, fia sungulika, babana black. Go and watch the videos if I'm lying. Vali mupata JJ, vali mupata. He's hated. JJ is hated. He's hated by the UPND. And they have been looking for an opportunity to sort him out. And go for a by-election so that they can rig the elections and put their person there. So we are not talking from without. We are not talking from without. And if we had a professional police, all these people would have been called in. Liswanisha would have been called in to explain. All these people who have been threatening JJ would have been called in to explain. But because we have cadres as police officers, they are UPND cadres. Those who are on top, not everyone. Those who are on top, they are UPND cadres. That is why they will be very happy. They will be very happy to break the West news about this guy. But I can assure you, you will not do it. You will not do it. Just release the guy. That's all. Release the guy. Release the guy. You do these things. Makapokola, you are in front in doing these kind of things. These things are very common. During the time of Kaunda, people are complaining here and there, but now it is worse. Even some of us who are still alive, Lice wakwalesa. In am alive, Lice wakwalesa. You have attempted, you have wanted to sort me out, but God has been protecting me. God has been protecting me. So it is very clear, you imwewe ne imwe ba UPND na wakapokola na mwishwe file chitikapadi jeje. Na mwishwe file chitikapadi jeje. But twami papata, we plead with you. Just release him. Just release JJ. Let him go. Let him go. Let us put, for you Zambians, I am making an appeal. I am making an appeal to you Zambians now. We have clearly established that there is ill intent on JJ. And our hope, and especially for me, I'm really believing that he's still alive. They just want to get information out of him. So, whilst we are covered by this darkness, I am appealing to you Zambians. I'm appealing to you Zambians. Number one, I want to tell you that let us be peaceful. Let us be peaceful. This you are hearing from Chilufya Tayali. Because some fools think that I am, I want to fund violence. No, I don't want to fund violence. I don't want to fund violence. But you see, you can only prevent some of these things up to a certain extent. Up to a certain extent. Beyond that, it is uncontrollable. It cannot be controlled. Not even by Hakainde Hichilema. Not even by Musamba. Not even by Yui. Not even by whoever. You can't contain it. So the best that you can do is to do the right thing. Do the right thing now. And to you Zambians, I'm appealing to say, let us be peaceful. We are a peaceful country. I know you are upset. I know you want Hakainde Hichilema to go like yesterday. I know you want Hakainde Hichilema to go like yesterday. Hakainde Hichilema, even me, I want him to go. I am suffering. I'm out here. Much as I am in a developed country, I'm in a nice hotel, but I am not happy. I am not happy. I'm separated from my family and whatever. So, I want him to go. Yes, I want Hakainde Hichilema to go. But not at the expense of people losing their lives. No. No. Not at the expense of people losing their lives. So let us be peaceful. But there is something that we should do. There is something that we should do. We should not just sit back. No. I'm not saying sit back. What we should do, let us look up to God. Let us look up to God, Zambians. Let us start praying. Tomorrow is Sunday. As we go to our respective churches, let us pray for JJ. Let us pray for our country. But on Monday, let us organize prayers. Let us organize prayers wherever you are in Zambia. Let us pray for our brother. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter which political party you belong to. On Monday, let us organize prayers. Let us start organizing prayers. If JJ doesn't show up tonight, if JJ doesn't show up tomorrow, on Monday, let us organize prayers. Let us organize prayers. And we don't need permits to pray. Unless uyoka pokola na ishwapo chimo. Unless you police officers, you know that you have already killed him. Then you will stop people from praying. Then you will stop people from praying. But otherwise, let people organize prayers. Let us start fasting and, praying for JJ. Starting on Monday, let us organize. Hakainde Hichilema, they used to pray for him. When he was in jail, people organized prayers. They were praying. We went, even me, I attended. We attended prayers at the Cathedral of the Holy Cross. Let us organize prayers there. The same way that they were praying for Hakainde Hichilema when he was in the cells. Let us all go and gather and pray for JJ. And we should continue praying. We should continue organizing these prayer meetings to pray for JJ until JJ comes back to us. Let us go out and pray. Let us not engage in violence. Let us be very peaceful. But let us go and pray. Let us ask God to intervene in this situation. Let us ask God to intervene in our country, because our country is at war with the devil. Our country is at war with the devil. Zambia is a Christian nation. The devil has taken over Zambia. The devil is hovering over Zambia. Let us fight over that. Let us go to church and pray. In Petauke, there in Petauke, where JJ comes from, let us make sure, come up with a tent. Not to take a chirilo, no. That to take a chirilo, not to take a chirilo. But organize a place where people can go and pray. People can go and pray. Organize a place where people can go and pray. In Southern Province, let us organize somewhere where people can go and pray. In the Copper Belt, organize somewhere where people can go and pray. Let us find places where people can go and pray. Men and women of God, this is your time. Organize these prayers. You are the ones who are supposed to lead us. And especially my church, Catholic. My church, Catholic. Nami papata. Vashifwe, vashima pepo. You priests, our fathers. JJ is a Catholic. JJ is a Catholic and a very devoted Catholic. Most of the times you will see him with a rosary in his car that is parked there. There is a rosary. Let us organize prayers for this one brother of ours. We are Catholic sometimes to Rashadila. To Ishadila yo. Let us lead. This is our person. Of course, other churches should come in because JJ is a leader. Is a leader. But as Catholics, Nenami Papa, I'm praying. I am urging you Catholics, please come in. But Bishop Lungu, where he comes from, but Bishop Lungu, please, let's organize prayers for this one soul. In the Bible it is written, a good shepherd goes out for one sheep that is lost, looks for it and finds it and brings it back to the fold. JJ is lost, one sheep is lost. Can we go out in the wilderness and look for him and bring him back? Let us pray. Let us organize. Let us not confront with this, with the state and whatever. For now, let us just pray. Let us organize prayers, and pray. The traditional leaders, JJ is your son. JJ is your son. I saw His Royal Highness Chief was talking about this. Let your voices come. Continue appealing. Meet up and, speak about this. So that those people who are holding JJ, they can let him go alive. They can let him go alive. We are hopeful. I am very hopeful JJ is alive. I am very hopeful that JJ is alive. Let us pray for him. Let JJ come to us alive. That is my plea. That is my plea. Let us organize those prayers. And because you are going to mess people up. You are just going to mess people up. If you are going to start the nonsense, the stupidity of no, you can't pray, you can't pray. They will go, people will go in the streets in the mirror. Allah, this is even psychological. It's psychological, it is sociological as well. When people are aggrieved, allow them somewhere where they can let go of the steam. That what I'm saying here is very important. Allow people to go somewhere where they can let off their emotions. If you block them, they will go in the streets, and it will be very difficult for you to take them back into their homes. So the best that you should do, allow them. If they want to pray, let people pray. Don't stop them. Bamusamba. tamwaka weba IG abantu nga bamimina tamwaka weba IG bakamisa Paula imo bamusanga so mutekanye sana allow people to express themselves, because if you confront them mwachepa bakapokola muli banono sana Zambia has got 20 million people. Of that 20 million people, even just 3 million people ngabaima, your 150 police officers will not contain them. They will not contain them. So be very sober in the way that you handle this. You have already messed up. You have already implicated yourself by your statements. You have implicated yourself and the way you have been conducting yourself. So you don't command, confidence in the people. Bamusamba, you should be ashamed of yourself as a police IG, because you are the IG who has no confidence from the people. You don't command confidence, and you are even you are being rated as one of the worst police officers, and then you want to bring up this guy he let him become a Interpol Secretary General. How can you be Interpol Secretary General when your police is the worst performing police of whatever, Kapshingani squad, whatever? How does that work? Just withdraw that. You were China, just withdraw. You can never be Secretary General of Interpol. Your police is the worst, and you are claiming to want to be the Secretary General. Just withdraw. You are issuing statements like this kind of statements. A person is lost, and you are leading people to believe that this person is no more. This person decided to end his life. You think that is acceptable internationally? Just withdraw. Just withdraw. That is the situation. And by UPND, Peteni Michila by UPND. Mulibanono sana. You are very few praise singers. You are facing the multitude. You are facing the Zambian people. So if you mess around, if you think you are going to be careless, even on social media, talking nonsense, Muala leta kantu. So Peteni Michila, shut up. Shut up until JJ comes back alive. Until JJ comes back alive. Because if you're going to agitate people, if you're going to scratch the emotions of people, Muala ile terera. Anyway, I've said what I've said. Let me also invite you in to speak, because I know there are a lot of you people who want to say something. I know there are a lot of people that want to say something, to contribute on this issue. So you can call. There is a number that I'd put, so you can call that one on WhatsApp. You can call on WhatsApp. But Nam Papata, let us pray. Let us organize prayers. Church leaders, let us organize prayers. It's one person, but one person too many. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening indeed.
Oh, good afternoon, good morning, wherever the situation, yeah. No, I'm calling because I know I follow you as a person that I listen to, like I've stated from the way back, to say you speak for the masses and all that. For me on this issue, like you stated clearly, when you read that statement, when I read it, I was telling somebody, I said, you know what? There's something funny about the whole story, because for me, it tells me to say there was somebody who was telling a story, to say he went from here, and then he went there, and then he went there, and then he didn't reach there. So, were you part of him throughout that? Because if they found that this is what had happened, I mean, you are part of him to tell us that story. It's so not correct to do politics the way they are doing politics. Like you've stated, and like you've stated, there are a number of incidences that have been occurring in the country, which can lead every one of us who follow politics or whatever it is that is going on in the country to conclude certain issues. We are not going to conclude right now. We start pointing fingers here and there, but the way you've clearly stated is the way we should be looking at this issue. The president should come out and refuse.
Yes.
I listened to Madam Nawakwi's statement. If you listen to the way she was explaining, the president has been quiet on a number of issues happening in the country. He should refuse to say, these are not going to happen under my rule because I don't want my name dented. But he has been quiet.
Yes. Why? Because he's in the forefront. He's the one who comes out. He comes out publicly to say, I need to sort out this one. You remember even that statement. We are going to do this. Then we turn behind. A president speaking like that.
No. No, I also saw where he said, now we're going to change gears. I mean, certain things as a president, yes, finish your sentence and say, we're going to change gears. I think the way the economy has been moving, we are going to do. Not you just put a blank statement like that. For what? Like Imingalato. All those kind of things.
He has been,
yes, and the other thing, Mr. Tayali, like you've clearly stated, I can't go and write a letter to say I'm going to commit suicide and leave the vehicle the way it was left. It's not possible.
How? And you disappear.
We've watched movies. That is like, they're doing a movie. They were doing a movie. And then you force somebody to say, we have this letter, sign it. I've seen movies like that.
Yeah. Thank you very much, my sister.
So they were doing a movie and all that. Please, let's not. I just wanted to tell you this. Remember, the other day you were saying somebody is in some countries. Please be careful. They may be trying to follow and coming to search for you. We don't want that on you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Tayali.
Yes, sir.
How are you, my brother?
I'm okay.
Yeah. This is Mkosa.
Please go ahead. And speak sense, eh? This is not a day to play around.
I always speak sense.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
But Tayali, you are right. I remember in the past, for me, soon we will start disappearing one by one. People took you as a fool. And in Chewa we say chisiru, chinaona nkondo. Because in the sense that when a mad person, most mad people sleep in Fishara. So when the enemies came, they found a mad person who shouted that Nkondo. You get the point? That's what you did. So, like for today, it's very surprising to see that as early as 10 hours, the police have already released the report.
Very detailed.
So, when you look at the police report and the articles on Causeway, you will find that it's, the language is the same. And with a lot of panic. Hey, JJ did this. Hey, you related in someone's mouth. Hey, what? Trying to paint JJ black so that people shouldn't have that sympathy over JJ. All such things, including this hopeless lady, is it Musamba? Hey, busy painting black, busy painting black. Where is the humanity in these people? Because clearly it shows that it's planned. No, they left a note. You mean the captors can't force even JJ himself to write a note?
Yeah.
At gunpoint, can't you say, no, Tayali, write this? Such things. So, I don't know how dull these people are. I'm sure they would have learned how Venaka was used to eliminate, not this cheap land.
You know?
This is just cheap and shallow. Eh,
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
But how do you do such a thing? And you don't touch comment people. Bye.
Zikomo. Hello?
President Mawombe. Mkwa. Kwenda kumwalanda kwense na kumpika sana. Fili background pya barechitevi. Takuli na bambi. Ba UPND bene barechitevi. So twapapata bambi twambukula mona balesa na pa platform yesu apokwati balesa mukuleta ma setting. Baichindike fe baibere na platform yabo ebale tuchitevi. Wati mo bambukula ikata ba national leader. Nga kuwa mkombo ndwala kusuka. Vuvuteko ishile mukutwipa yo vuvuteko 2026 ulekwa kwa pegule tewa kuchitana tolerate. So yo achitumoyo ndumwachatinga ni mukosa tuwapapata i platform boy tulekere na yo bana platform yo mwambo kula ikata abantu mleochera na abantu mayanda tuwapapata.
Okay, thank you.
Mwewe batayali aleke amshuwa ale yumfira no kuyumfira.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Tayali. Evening.
Good evening.
Yes, here in Zambia, sir, we are not okay. As you know, the bad news that has happened. But I contribute to say the politics that the UPND government has taken. It's a very bad route because as we have tried to play a fair game, we have tried to play, a reasonable game, but it seems that nothing is working. And what you're advising us to get to say, no, we should do the all in that. That's not the solution. Now the solution now is being violent. The solution now is being physical. The solution now is fighting them, spiritually. I think that's the only solution. Because imagine how many people are going to have. Even if you are like that, it says that you left the country in time. Otherwise, death would have been straight for you.
Straight.
Look at what happened to Wajinchi Seng. Look at what is happening to JJ Banda. How many people are they going to harm? How many people are they going to harm? For us to be patient with them to say, no, let's wait for the right way. But HH, how to put this happening for him? That man, political power is tempting. You shouldn't think the police, they are there. No, police are important. There are agents that give a Pakistan money than this game that he has chosen is a wrong game. That man is a wasted sperm. That man is a foolish man.
The young man is getting emotional. Thank you very much. Hello?
Chusa ichunguru.
Mkwai.
Chusa low is a very sad day.
Sana.
I'm very low. Na chuba fiwa isulilo ne fumasele mukalo wanje vile ntambe koka bora na kutoa rusa. But I will try and contain myself. To see the provocation that is going on from the UPND pages.
I don't use this line. Don't use this line, please. Don't use this line. Don't. Sorry, hello? It's the other side. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the provocation going on from UPND pages and their supporters. It's very sad. I think the issue, it's not about UPND, it's not about PF. This is a national issue. we can never allow a situation where a duly elected member of parliament, constitutionally elected, goes missing under precarious circumstances. And if we let this one go, it's a slippery slope from here.
Yes, very true.
It's a very slippery slope from here. It's also very strange that it's been almost 22 hours for President Walifezi.
A member of parliament,
There's
of parliament.
Yes. Yes. There's no statement from the president. There's no statement from the Minister of Home Affairs. Ngapangari kufika statement. Ngamwali mona how quickly the statements and press conferences would have been arranged. Just to shut people down. But here is a serious situation. Somebody is missing. And under very suspicious circumstances, just a week after another fellow member of parliament's house was gutted. And I'm actually wondering, has there even been a police statement on that one?
Nothing. They are quiet. Imagine. A house was gutted for a member of parliament and the police are quiet. No statement, nothing.
Exactly.
Then my brother, let me allow others. Please go ahead. Finish up so that I can take others.
Yeah, just finishing up quickly. I think in this situation here now, we should all come together and it should not be allowed.
Thank you.
Not now, not ever in our country.
Sure. Thank you. Hello? 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 Indeed, what the last caller has said, it should never be allowed. Not now, not ever. Hello?
Kwena mkana umfedi ashimleteli kana bese sigwade lo kulimagulanda sana. Kwena bajeje banda mwandini na chibite. Inecho nindalomba kofi kulanda kuwonse tuikatana ese pero wonse tuli mu mapepo pamwe ndo akutira bajeje banda muntu wesu mwana wesu. Elo natumona maferetsa alefuma kuli bayupita ma video yose balela ndo kutila mukalalu ba one by one short you out elo batakeka bene ba iminine na pachuru balela ndo kula ndati watu wangu muntu alela ndati pabwato tule alebwerera kukuputa kunu matwamu ikata pesa pamukoshi mwamo na tefyo
abene bakateka ebalandire
kwa bakateke bali pachuru balelanda nomba twala chinje mingala tonga twamfafyo muntu alelanda ati pabwato kupitira kunu matwapo ikata pamukoshi so once ama followers babo batsenda chida as a gospel truth mwana bakateka so effort tike fifine bambi muti bali pera ma instructions kuli bali swanesa okulanda ati sort them out so tuleikala mwandini tuleikala bamweso because tetara Zambia kona chishimbe tulomba patufikire au mwandini katushofo twalati so mwandini ama pepo fyetu ikatana fyetu yuombele pamo pakutira bajeje banda nanchi bajeje banda is still alive because bajeje banda ngakuba tita assassinate ngabafuidile muri motoka muramu ngabutsa na bafuila so there is some bali umuntu basungire so alelo relafye ale umfwa shishi ba mapange yabo ngakula ndatumukiliya nganditsana so whoever is attached kuli balungu is an enemy kusha balungu bantu naba kwata evidence ile ngokula ndati balungu balipe abantu honestly balungu bantu nebanga abantu balungu bayipe bo bene balanda ati lungu alipa apo abantu nebanga lungu kansha abantu bayipa Mwandini bachirufa tayari mwandini muleturandira ko tata wandine ko muri monse mulenda fyo mutenderesa ale myafona ifo kuno twakula mipepera ko era tatu akaleke ngatako bati bale fo kutwipaya let them clear so then nishtu because vote tulera nda ko fishinga if that twika repeta bale fo bale bomba if twika ture tota honestly
atotera mkwa
tababesa konkanya bombisha na totera kana
mkwa hello hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, but if you're tired, you shine.
We're from Kwai.
Hello?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
They are forgetting that JJ is a father.
You know?
They are forgetting that JJ is a husband. Because when doing something, how do you just pick someone? Just like that. Na kwatama families. Elo ichiriro tumorira shani ichiriro tamule mune chitumbi. Ichiriro chirangu kaponga na mune chitumbi, not ichiriro mlerira tamule mune chitumbi. That is very sad mwandi. Ero ba police na bale konka mo fefo babeba chiteni bachita ifo babeba chiteni bachita aho constitution ngakuti yachinja ba police ngakuti bayimini na pabeka kuti chawama ba police wakayimini ne pabeka pantu nchito yabo ba police tature imona wino tature imona ko babeta uko kwini nabaya ko babeta uko kwini nabaya aho na totera tuna chafo okulanda kwesho fini
na totera hello. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening. Hello? Hello?
My brother. Hello?
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my brother, I'm calling you with a cold heart. What has happened? Something terrifying.
Please, if you can speak, speak. Don't use a loud or whatever. Just speak normally because it's cutting.
Hello?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I think you are using
okay.
Just speak normally. Like you're making a phone call, it will help. Hello?
Okay. So, I'm saying, hello, are you able to get me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm calling you with a cold heart. What we've heard in Zambia today about Honorable JJ Banda, it's something terrifying. The first thing I'll talk about, my brother, is this. The first thing we need to think of ourselves before we do anything is to know that there is family before politics, there is family after politics. That is the first thing. You understand that Ubuntu in us. Hello?
Yes.
Ubuntu in us should come first before politics. What has happened, Kuri JJ? It can happen to anyone.
Exactly.
Ama politics yamzan byandefo okulanda kuri ba youth. Ba youth baisa join ama politics. Ishibati ama politics. Na joina emonala mkutuka abantu fyonse nakulafunia ma frustrations yandi yonse pantu ninjoina ama politics efyo ba youth bachita ba youth echo ba join na ma politics inoshita ba join na pakweba tibaleche na abantu emitima, which is very wrong.
ba youth echo ba joining nama politics kula bapelo tutwino tundara motu machange okuchena abantu, which is very wrong. Balela bokwe bati Shidiamiro pasha abantu osho balesumya in the name of politics. Shikakonke ndupwa shabo. Ama generations yonse. Paka pia fyaka nono. Ako bakashitamo fyobwalwa nangula drinki nokupwa kapwa. Ine therefore kulomba ba youth lero kwe bati ba youth ba Zambia lekeni fyo mulechita. Ababa politician yabakulunga batweba okwebati tieni tuchitefi tatufuira okuchitefyo. We've been seeing ise lokutukaba ise opo bafuadile media yonse, which is very wrong. Na chimona commenti mo
my sister, let me
post yabaliswaniso oko mulumendo uli achidala ndokwe bati jeje tukamuponona ewa shalako. And today, Banda is nowhere to be seen. We've watched that video in Southern Province. Eko bale mupingira Banda. Today, Banda is nowhere to be seen. What kind of a Zambia are we living in? What kind of politics have we taken as Zambians? Yeah. We need to understand that these people we harm, they've got families.
Yeah. Thank you, my sister.
We need to be empathetic and sympathetic at the same time.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes, what are you? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, batayali mwabombeni. Yeah, batayali abantu kutuderera nomboko. Batampirepo festival ipaya tutwangulube ukwesha bamonati abantu bali kwaiti tabaleta response takulisha state. Waisa senda manje judge ati judge nani uyu na nabo basikia abductive bamtwala ku Mongo kupa bridge pale bamulembesha na kaleta kusaina bamuposa pamenshi thinking ati ngwena shala mudia lucky enough ingwena na shala shadi ukutari by the grace of the Lord abantu ama fishermen bamupusushi palasti ukisa no ati no na yena mamona so apa manje bayakuri jeje bayikata jeje uyo so same thing mamone chachitike so wale mona kwati fwe wantu twalitumpa nangu twalishipula nangu tapali fyo tutontonkanya pali wabululu shesu na batemu kwa wesu so bachitulufya tayali chino chalo bachitekanishie sana batekanye uyamusamba tapali shwadi ututu inotuma kadas tunono sana mu Zambia ututu inotule tukana pa page pa blog tule ingira po don't say kai big ignorant and stupid idiots tule mwana kwati tatulebeshiwa na tubeshiwa. Their days are numbered. Weshiwa tina tuweshiwa wonse akakachalo kakachepa kumulu kukalepa panshi pakakosa takuli nangu imwe at least waneti nikonka thank God lesari mipususha mwafumana mu country you are somewhere there safe. But wena no kwa kubutukira nangu pachirundu nangu kuisa nangu kukongo kukalepa.
Thank you.
Eto na Chilufya kulanda ko thank you.
Hello.
Hello, mbuya muli bwino?
Bwino muli bwanje.
Tiri bwino mavuto jabe ya bale watu aba JJ awe mwandi. So point che amene mwani kondwelesa nayo mbuya amene mwakamba niyakuti tipemphere so that ziko yathu ino tinkhale na mtendere tipitirizo chita enjoy peace mbuya maona ka. So we need to come together and pray vana wa mulungu mziko na ya Zambia tipemphere pamoja na muli outside of this country. Let's pray for this country. Man, that's the only way we can fight a good fight of faith.
Yeah.
Otherwise, mwanilimbikisha maningi mbuya. We need to pray together. It doesn't matter church amenity wapempera kapani wandani. Let's come together as children of God. We have faith. This man will be out soon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's my humble contribution. I am praying.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Batali.
Good evening.
It's a very sad day, Vakapakalamba zone. Very sad day. You know, one thing that I've got question about these things that are happening, whereby if they perform, I'm saying that was on fire. From that day, you know, she's a citizen of this country. But everyone has been, the government has been quiet. You never told us any report issue or saying and then finished whether it was just the fault thing and they've been quiet. You know? Here today we are, an empty missing. A person works for the government. It is very sad. Well, by government, no one has issued any statement. That one is not a small boy. Well, but almost like minister or president, everyone is quiet. What's for them to be like this? If it's a suicide, it can't. Why should you like not saying that I'm sorry, Zambian?
Imagine.
Because the person who's killing himself, mention this year, whether it's the family, you can say something to the family. Or maybe what has caused his death. Why should you say sorry, Zambia? To me, that is non-starter. That's political.
Yeah.
Suicide is personal.
No, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Hello, Tushako.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
These guys, they think that when they kill man, they think that they will create a by-election in Chipata. Yeah? They will create Mr. Tayari, there will be chaos. There will no seeing any red t-shirt in Chipata. There will be bloodshed. They are praying with people from...
Don't say that, hello. Don't say that, please. Hello.
Hello,
We don't have him quiet.
I'm quiet. Natafunda ti anchito chonse chava muno muzambia inchito yavipasana ni vakapokolana futi vafeya sana ni vakapokolana pandu tavasambirira tavaishwa nechito vavomba mamwana vena vava vatinofetikeka teni umuntu yakukuikata takwete murandu takwete chishi manjimwana ikuta vave navaminista vengira mahofesi ava tavakwatentendo vavomba suppose vapolisi vene vakavatanzepye vonse vantu vufenya ngefufwe vashasambirira tatwaitemenjito yavufenya yafenga zirererere vapolisi. So if you're feeling what please mupepeko if you're feeling JJ.
I'm quiet.
Muingishe mapipo sana fina maroline.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Ted. Yeah, aba bantu bena ni ba amacha.
Sana.
Yonse pinto for what stuff ya bu amacha. Alero, the rest kena vitabu isha abantu. Pajefo veraba. Marishiwa kwato power ya require time. Short period of time. Whereby any time na we na barafu maposo we wonfia ututuma kabakweteko ati batitire mu kuchita mu abana abo. Otherwise, rekenfe ba fighting FNN na economy not mkutambo nkulachita fight nama member of parliament.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Chilufya. Mwe Chilufya wesu airport depa ya batila suishide mpapa washala ubwe aitire mpashi n'okumuwubasha mukuba Chilufya twiposa neshita aba bantu kwawaziale pano kuleka naturufya omuntu ubuntu tushiteka baby honestly speaking bafetu atiyo apo mfwaeni bachiteive this.
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, sir.
Au mandini kwena nangu natumana na makana manona mpo mandini. Ifile chitika mjaro chesu. Ngama tontonga sana ifichitika kuna Nigeria, Kongo. Ifyako bati umuntu onso ati walanda pa 20 nishimwala samfato na bepa umuntu atarande findi walande fishinga pa buteko mwala sanga na bepa nomba fya isango kwa bana defeto ambukula mona mutalo cheso ichako bati lelo mwala umfato member of parliament na bamuchere nganda mailo mwala sanga member of parliament mysteriously atio afwa without any proper investigations kwishba afwa shani ero bonsa bale paiwa munshi lero ni balaba ko bali vocal to the current government. Okay, if ile kitika vyako bati ero mwalavu kama ero mulesa mukucha mwalasa sangati ifindu nafya shani nafichinja nafirundwa without any proper explanations why kulebera ma adjustments yaifi nombanga chakwe bati na abantu abakobata wengalanda pa findi filechitika bambo kula konko no kula target wala like this mbani stwala kuisa awe Mr. President mwandini tulandire kona mumfovya sina voice na mumfo ile mfiko mulanda ko ati shumfuire buno pa fichitike ne filechitika mutalo cheso and we cannot continue living like this. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you.
May you go
Hello. Tayali mwekala shani.
Yeah, mkwa shani nayo.
Wena ndishe bwino. Tayali kwena necho ndo kulanda kuchakurati. Zambia is a Christian nation. So, when we have a president who is saying we will be using Mingaratu, What is Mingalato? Mingalato, those are injustice and Christian way of doing things. We have bishops, we have clergymen, including vice president and the chief press singer, Nevas Mumba. They have never condemned the president of saying we need to start using Mingalato. Mr. Tayali, we are in trouble. Mingalato, those are bad things. God doesn't like Mingalato. And that's where we are now.
Thank you. Thank you. Indeed, I mean, because the president has been in the forefront, you know, to talk, to say some of these things, which is very bad, really, really bad. Yeah? And the silence. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
All right. No, I just want to pass my comment on this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Zambia has never experienced this kind of process. And we are saddened to hear the abduction of the member of parliament. It has never happened in the history of Zambia.
Yeah.
We don't know why the president is so quiet on this issue. And I fail to understand why the president has failed to advise the minister, Rupi, who was caught, advocating for violence when he was being received in Mobutu.
Yes.
For Koboka settlement. I don't know why, if they really want war in this country, it won't be easy to contain this pressure they are mounting on their head.
Allah, tell them, please.
This is the first time I'm calling you. I don't call. Sometimes I just hear how people they are, crying, at least speaking out their mind. But currently, with the situation, political pressure in Zambia is very high. And very soon, people will go in streets and it will be irreversible. This peace we are enjoying now is about to fall.
Allah?
So, if I'm a UPND, I support President Hakainde Hichilema 100%. But with what is happening currently, I will not subscribe. And I will never be able to praise him when other people, my fellow brothers who are in PF or FDD or any other party, are facing with this kind of, injustice. My humble request to the president, I know he is hearing this.
Yes. Yes.
We are one Zambia, one nation. We are one people. I expect people to express their political grievances quite critically, to extend their knowledge, because we are all want to see our prosperous Zambia. But not to start fighting physically or eliminating our fellow opponents. So, Mr. Tayali, continue your program, but I'm really, my heart is breathing. And I really don't think I can continue supporting if these kind of things continue. My prayer and hope is to see JJ Banda arrive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello?
So, boss.
Yes.
You know there is information. Yeah, the information which is there is where the HF was.
Hello?
Yeah, the information which is there is.
Hello?
Hello, Tayali.
Yeah, I think kuna blame kwa again ababe na opposition leaders leso. Efo ningawa blamera oyo muntu uyu nabamudereresha sana.
You know?
Barere kafere stafie FRFya. Mamona? Because ngawa murekerere fifini nga yapita fya papene pari jeje. No action. Bonse bekare quiet. I'm telling you, tapari fya kurachitika bakurachita fyo basenda ngenkoko basenda batwala bakaranda barelanda fe pa social media bela fe no we are appealing don't appeal now, act. Start acting. Bushebena ngefe twareba chitefi mu opposition ngabali teka nokuteka ineni mfurwa sana nicho fena mumona imwena ine tulipamo. Otherwise, fintu tafiri bwino baleke okulairisha fe pa social media bale murekera pa TV. Start acting. Abane nunga bale chita act. You also act. 50-50. Ba police babanga bana imwe abansala abana bena ba police. Batayali kuti batu konkera mwali na mumona fe no kumona. Mushare bwino.
Nimbona ko muri mwe baneba. Nimba.
Okay. Chawama. Simwachita text palast.
Okay, na totera. Hello.
Kama nokubombesha.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, just to contribute on the same matter.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I've seen the car. You know, I don't believe the issue of the note. The police probably should just be careful with the report that they give to the public, because you look at the crack on the screen that is on the driver's side.
Yes.
So personally, I'll take it an opinion like he was supposed to blind it, you know.
Yes.
Forcing him to stop.
Yes.
Then probably pounced on him.
Yeah.
Personally, I would not say it's the government, it's the police, would be criminals. I'm not in no position to make any judgment, but I'm just trying to comment objectively that letter, whatever note was left, should be disregarded, in my own opinion. Yeah. Because really that shouldn't be taken like he was trying to commit suicide. If he was trying to commit suicide, then why did he break the screen? Was it an accident or what was that about? Yeah. Was it just a mere coincidence that the screen broke? Or maybe that crack happened before impact on the gun, or what happened really, you know? So it's quite an open thing that people shouldn't just, believe the first things that are presented.
Yeah.
That's all I can say for you.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
President Tayali.
Yes.
Wabombeni mukwa.
Mkwa mabombeni.
Mukwa. Arabwafya tulifie n'obulanda. Mairo twareranda twalanda ko bachi Zambia iri pa mu muriro. Tufuire okuchenjera sana twanda nokwe bachi twiralanda mashina noko turetumina apa. Mukucha kwa lero twasango kwe bachi jeje basenda. Na kwachinde fwasho kweba kumfukuma bufumu ba Zambia. Please veikala tondoro erwe cyaro kireya mu muriro veikala tondoro. Bati chimukuruko bamupezeni bakapare kwa kazembyoko imenyi mu ruburi abantu benu. Twala pwange mbushifine kwakora abafyo yubasenda imo muri quiet. No, imenyi mutupusushe. And then iliashi nalilifi eliabuta tutu bayo piendi liswaniswalira ndoko baki ku alera ndoku ku muyabo jejoko takwafu hapo kansera takwafu hapo MP takwa bano wachitapo design nombe chale rumbwiro kwe baki kukaye ba my election chinshi and then vajama kadazi nga mwali iko nkaba kuri Vinston bandoko bati niyuko kwire kurusaka mwangala kuno ku Southern province tatwangala no kwangala iriri twalambo kumikonka jeje uipekanye sana ezo barera ndabenya pabuta twalambo kumikonka wanu by wanu ezo barera nombe cyo twara twishikiro ko bace bakikire finjinshi na twishibo ko bakijejari umutunturu bamurekere ko ferinyo obushiku pafita bamurekere ko ari yakungandare yatoshi kozi umuriro balasha umuriro tabawushimyoyo umuriro wumbi
tabawushimyoyo anyway nato
bombe ni bwono Mr. Tayali
hello
Hello, Tayali.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for accommodating me.
Please stay away from the other phone when you call.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, just to contribute concerning Cheje. First of all, I know you remember you said that we have been following you. Remember you said that you see where we are going, even people that are not involved, Bakabamo. And Masalan that maybe people Bakambok disappear. Yeah, but first of all, whatever has happened is not a good thing for this country, which is a Christian nation. And we are free. Let's fight based on... if I don't agree with you, fine, we can disagree with words, but not if you have more abduction. Yeah, so and the one thing that I request, because you are a public lawyer, and as a public lawyer, you speak on behalf of the country. So, with your voice, people listen from you. Call upon all the churches, the pastors, to begin to pray, because what is happening in Zambia is now becoming abnormal. So the church must wake up and declare the right way of life, so that things may be follow the way they are. And we pray that JJ Banda, because the problem is everything is happening at a time that, remember, there's been news that guy from post office says, hey, because he was just standing on his right. Hey, number mamona, Kalaka post, hey, Narabushe Milan just because maybe JJ Alessa Ngwana Wamdala. But all these years, very quick.
No.
Then Bambo Kula by Bushe Milan Duakal.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, at you, Aluba. But thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
please.
Hello?
Emkwai na last kwa wila.
Emkwai.
Your number.
Tamule Mfrika sana, can you help us maybe shout and speak through the mic? Hello?
Oh, okay. What about like this?
Yes, it's good now.
Okay. Niliochonde for kulanda chakwebati. I had a lot of things. One thing is how safe are you? I know you are safe because of our our former president, the late President KK, what he did for our country, and wherever you will be, when you just say I'm from Zambia, because of what he did, you'll be safe. And we want to pray for your life. What the history that you are writing in the books of Zambia is being written on the walls. And that's why KK hosted a lot of people looking for the freedom of the country. We have gone in exile just for the love of the people. What has happened today, we want to speak to the UPND government. UPND government, we ushered you into government because we had hope in you, because we thought you were there to liberate us. But now, the UPND government, you wherever you are listening this program because we know that you've been listening. Now you listen from us. We are speaking to you, President Hakainde Hichilema and your government. We are watching you. Every step you are doing. We are to believe in you. You have disappointed us and you keep disappointing us. One thing, because this program has got a lot of people to go, there's just one word that we are going to take. Can you tamper with the life of JJ? Try it. Try it. Try and tamper with the life of JJ. This is not politics. This what you are trying to bring in now is that this is not politics. We have been doing Zambian politics, but not this kind of politics that you want to bring in this country. And Mr. Tayali, these young boys that are coming to come and call here when we have real issues, a life is in danger, and then some, sorry to use these words, some foolish, some character, they would want to come on this program and want to fool us. I think today I'll end here, my brother, but I think the message is to the UPND government. The Zambian people are not fools to usher you into government. The same way PF left government, you can never be forever in that office. Those are our words. And when you hear people like me calling on this program, it doesn't mean you should learn something. I think, Mr. Tayali, let me leave chance to other Zambians also to call. But I think I've made my point. Thank you very much.
Thank you, you have. And this guy is calling from, he's not from Zambia. Just that, I don't like to disclose where people are coming from. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Yeah, tunapita sana pale programu hii.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we have followed the story for the Banda. And it makes no sense from the report that we have read. How did Banda write a note and go outside the vehicle and smash his car? That one thing does not make sense. And the police should have not put that even in their report.
No, not at all.
Second, when such things happen, where you find the cars being smashed and the owner of the vehicle is not there, you don't drive the vehicle and take it to the police station without doing the investigation at the crime scene.
Thank you. Immediately they found
so
it.
How are you
they
going to find the fingerprints?
Immediately they drove it. They contaminated the evidence. Exactly.
So
You are very right there.
They moved the vehicle from the country.
Because they should have kept it
to the
there
police
with
station, then they start looking for fingerprints. Exactly. Second, This is the only government we have seen in power behaving like they're in opposition. I don't know if they got used in being opposition or what. I've heard some careless statement from the head of state whereby he's warning a mayor for Kitwe. A president warning a mayor. Doesn't he know that his voice is powerful? When the president makes a pronouncement, it becomes a directive. So I don't know if these guys, they got you one more position here and they still want to behave like they're in opposition. Otherwise, we cry for peace and we need a peaceful Zambia.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Go ahead. Speak out.
Yes, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
You know one thing which surprises me always. I don't know why did the HH decided to be a president, but we cannot see anything that he's doing. This always puzzles me. I don't know why. Try to be a president. And if they chitika, if you are there, what is the talking about this and the person study? I don't know if she was doing what should I become more to support it to food? Then someone started explaining to say we are disappeared. So everyone moved to what's up in the country. Look at bus. If that's what has happened, no. So I think it's more okay.
So much one bus abantu bonse baba surprised ga
Once I was surprised. What is happening here? When they said no sang I'm to grandpa JJ had disappeared and screamed to say
no, thank you very much. Thank you. And indeed that is what you expect. At the moment, you know, yeah, people are attached and everything, but there is hope. But if JJ doesn't come out alive, out of Yawame, Tafiawame. So I am really pleading with you by UPND. I'm really pleading with you by UPND that because it's you. It's no, there is no any other. We can't talk about, because Jengadi Kwetama enemies from what and that no, when he was in power, whatever. This is almost 3 years. If there were people that were against JJ, they would have sorted him out. Immediately PF lost power. They would have sorted him out. Not today. The only people that have expressed threats against JJ, Nimwe over UPND, starting with your president Hakainde Hichilema, is the one who has been issuing threats. Is the one who has been issuing threats. Bacheche order. Eva number 1. Ukuchita issue ama threats. And now these things are manifesting. They are manifesting. We are out here because we are scared of our country. We are scared of our country. We are scared for our lives. If I were in Zambia na ineka tushinge nefia chitika by this time. So wa UPND inana mipapata. Do the right thing. Release JJ. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. just want to add a voice on what is happening. This is bad. This is bad. This is not Zambia we know. And you know, the side of the police is to show unprofessional of Zambia police. That vehicle was not supposed to be tempered.
You know?
They are supposed to fence it, put guards there, until at least they investigate more.
Yes.
Not there and then the vehicle is taken. We at 10 hours, we have a report. We are just fire of the market. It took them time to investigate and give a report. But just within some hours, they give a report. And no, let's be serious. That's why our Zambia police is ranking now very below in performance. This is not good.
Yeah. No.
People are interested in politics now. It's scaring now. It is bad. Okay, thank you, Mr. Tayali. Anyway, things are bad.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Chilufya. Namba yenu ya alishupa. I think nishalirako nango about 2 days. The only thing that I want to speak on Yamato gates. Awe yali nkalifya. Chilufya. Is there any way we can reverse that?
The only way to reverse that is to remove Hakainde Hichilema. That's the only way. There is no any other way. Only when we remove Hakainde Hichilema, we can reverse that. That is the only way.
Then one thing again I would advise you is, we are not talking about the youth to start getting a registration. You are too silent on that one. Please. Your program is very, very educative to us. The other thing is, I'm one of the persons that voted for Hakainde Hichilema. Pass the message to say, I'm apologizing to ECL for me getting so close with him, and I campaigned against him. I'm really sorry. But this time around, I'm with you and he's got my vote. Thank you so much, Chilufya.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm glad that you have gone through. I'm sure you have been trying, like you have expressed. So I'm glad that you have gone through today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. President. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, auna nipo ndivyokurandako baada wende kutumira Kongo.
Okay.
Ushe ba police twakwata ushe bali basiria sina bali because itorandirefi Mr. President, number one, iramotuka kajeje Banda nabachiringa okuifunya pasha bachiringa baireka parapeni bachitachipiwa parapeni babika kuraba maronda. First they have to investigate. No mama vumya pomoto ngama evidence mwaraya sanga shana because ngatarosha makantri Zambia barareka first chipepo parapeni bachita investigate bamora ba fingerprint kuri moto kanomba already baikata ko bachita contaminate ama fingerprint yao nani. How do they going to investigate like that? Now, number two, Yena is very clear. JJ Banda was abducted by UPND cadres. Not in Evyakupita Mumbali, everyone knows that. The evidence is there to everyone to know that if it's chickens, Vera Mawata Mazamiani, Bari Bafurishita, Bamu, if it's chicken. We're just giving them time. Otherwise, anyway, you can't talk about that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to, to accommodate as many callers as possible. I know a lot of people have been wanting to call, so I've kind of, extended my time so that I can allow, many people to call in. Maybe I can take a few more calls and then we can close, because my time is now this is 6:10 and then I have to go to church. But anyway, like I've said, hello,
Mr. Tayali, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah, but Tayali, from Zambia news, looking at what has happened to Honorable JJ, at the same time, but I think as Zambian youths, I am not going to suffer. Mkalangana kuexpectera kumbuyo kunafanyia ndesa kujiva na kujisha kuweza. And these our leaders now, they think those young people that were there who fought for, for the freedom that we're enjoying today, Banafa completely. What they don't know is those people still live in us.
Yeah.
And if they want to push it, to push us, we'll react. Chifuata kwa wati, chowa watikapachimati. Kurupo nyonga tabiri, and the only way that we have is to fight back. I'm not saying that we want to fight back, but if we are pushed, we'll have no option but to go that direction. I'm kindly asking that our president can openly come out and address the nation. Let him stand up and tell us the truth that is not supporting what is happening. Because when the president condemns this, the people will listen. But if he's not condemning anything, people will think this is the way we should be now as Zambians. This is an Zambian. They will pass 24 hours. Whoever is keeping the day, let them release them. Thank you, Batayan.
Zikom. I can feel the emotion in that young man. I can feel the emotion in that young man, and really I know he's not the only one. I know a lot of young people are very emotional about this, and this is why I'm pleading with the UPND that they do the right thing. My neighbor. My neighbor.
Hello.
Hello, my neighbor.
Neighbor.
Yeah.
Neighbor nchile bueno. Neighbor nchile bueno. Ala, ngala tonton kanya pali jeje mumala. Cha mumala chile kalipa. I don't know. I'm confused, neighbor. There's nothing I can say but to pray for the boy. I don't know. I'm speechless, actually, neighbor. Stay well.
Thank you. No, it's really emotional. It's really emotional. It's really emotional. But imagine people are this emotional. UPND. Imagine people are this emotional at this point in time when they have hope. When they have hope. But imagine if you come out with the West news, what will happen? Hello?
Hello. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's my first time.
Hello?
I'm in the diaspora, yes, sir.
Please, if you can, I don't know if you are speaking through the loud, you know, it's breaking.
Okay.
Can you try to speak normally?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds better now.
I cut it off.
Yes, please.
Okay. You know, when I heard the news, you remember when UPND came to power, maybe it was two months in power or 1 month in power. They did this, what you call extrajudicial killings in Mandevu there.
Yeah.
And that day, it happened that I was at that gas station by Mandevu. I've forgotten is it Mount Makuru? Mount what?
Mount Meru.
I've forgotten the name.
Mount Meru.
There's a gas station there in Mandevu, just by the main road which goes up to
Hello? Hello? Oh, too bad I lost that caller. Please, you can call again. Hello? Hello?
Chilufya mwachomkeni mkwaye.
Mkwaye.
Dr. Chilufya kwenda vichitiki pabushu bwalero filina fikalikie mitima ky'abantu. Akukirisha nachila alongana kwene nachima okuma eti nachila yako banamukulala dinsi lokulala pakana nomba. Nchiri neto ntonganya fifinshe fetulechita na nkinshi chilechitika. Bushenga twaingira ma politics nomba kwa mbuku kumya kwa abantu kubonke misango echabi patipa tufuye twaikalanga muchalo. Tatulefo kuboncha maka eyo tuinga monti twaya bonke na mpedi mailo. Nombe chipo chako monoko bati. Bushefinshe fe twala bonfya nga twabonfya maka bana ne abala chulia mubengi abala chulia munaba fichibishire. So chinga wamsha pachako monoko bati ubuteko kweso. Bwasendo lubali no kuchitechayana na kuchirisha. Bagopati luswaniso bafire babalingiro kwikatwa even before ili achitalira apwa. Because bafire bambo kunondoro abapera kana statement kyalishikwa. Now why should we be thinking about the bush? Let's call that person. Ambo kuchitalidi because ala sonda bali Petauke and Petauke na iko problem le. In the name of JJ Banda. So the thing is uyu muntu kumwita bapute bamta someone, including those other people that were playing to say, oh JJ, we are coming for you. Let them just be called and then be arrested and then they start showing where this man is. We cannot just let it just like that. Wufi yodena dia shidi wufi either those big people kwanga ma chiefs ngani bana ngata bayi minemo, as we can take it the way we want it to be. So the thing is we are being patient. Not until these people tell us if this person will be found alive, that will be better and it will be nice for us. But if you be dead, then things will be sour again. I'm
telling you.
Because we cannot allow this situation to continue. We can't. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. There's this man who was calling. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Daddy, now where am I?
Are you the one who was talking about the filling station?
Hey.
The filling station, eh?
No.
Let me allow others who have not called first. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hey, let me see all the Zambia president. Mwinkatinga abantu n'abakiramu abo. Bakiramu abo abantu abo. Natotera sana.
Thank you. It's emotional, eh? It's very emotional. Listen to the emotions of the people. Hello? Bwino femkwa.
Okay, ndet tumina kumanza nini?
Emkwa.
Andre, ba model it's cannot understand. Kaya fa nagsapat ng Pilipinas. Kapatawa siya ni ito kasawa mo ito kaya.
Hello?
Mbasha no Tayali.
Emkwa.
Kuna ndefa vaku sosa kuna nepali lili ashidi aba jeje. Yeah, since morning my heart is so heavy. After that time on a message by social media, this is not good. This is not good. If it sika Zambia tafia tarafitika kwa Tayali. And it's so sad mkwai. Ichibi pishe chakoba chibakateka besu bala landa ma statement yambi ayashiri aya nawe. So mbecha uchisu chafika kuisaba leader nga balete cha musango. But prayer yandi yakobo kuba chikonso kuli bajeje banda. Besaba sunge babwera abatonto because it's not right. Ifina chafa chindande kwa mkwaya.
Natotera mkwaya, natotera. Hello?
Hello, Chilufya Tayali.
Emkwaya.
Kwene chichichikira kalamba chena. Tachiweme. Ineshitumaku and I'm 64 years old. I've seen a lot of things. We had presidents after presidents. And I'm one of the people who loves the current president. I love him. But on this one, I am very much disturbed. Very much disturbed, where I can say maybe like the festival says there's a follow and look at them opposition. Let them pull up their socks. At times, Chilufya, you need to fight back.
You know?
Ngabale kumi na fekumo. Tatino munove. Kanshi munove ngakuma na ewe mumemo. Kebonsa waba protected more government. If you know, when people start kidnapping, chiromfuika wino that chirikutari. Nothing about start kidnapping umuntu wawe. Liso ya wine kuti bamuchita kidnap. Eko bari abenga muchitira plan ife akumuchita kidnap. That's every people bamuchalo nga chabeshi. So it is my appeal to my president, HH, to stop this nonsense. Ichalo chala wa muliro. Na totera wa Chilufya Tayali, lesale mitungirira, lesale mipalo.
And you see, the emotions of the people, please, listen to the emotions of the people. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Masha Rwatari.
How will I from Kwai?
Kuna mwanje nokite mwanje nibona kufurungana mwanje wa jeje. Awe, ndutafiwe mwanje nibatubweshe fyo muntu wesu. Ndina firu bana bambo kubikira pona fingi. Awe, atubweshe fyo muntu otherwise kabiri buna. Ache pesha.
You know?
Ache pesha na tuishiwa. Ma prize yabo. Aho bwana mwanje otherwise tafiri buna mwanje magare buna.
Natotera. Hello? If I know UPND, they are incorrigible. They don't want to listen. You may not like me, you may not want to hear from me, but tonight, listen to the voice of the Zambian people. Even people that love you by UPND, they are calling in, expressing their disappointment. And they have got only one prayer for the country and for JJ. They want him, let him come alive. They want him alive. They want JJ, they want to see JJ alive. Don't do anything. Let the man live. Release the man. We know the man is alive. Release JJ. And please stop these afflictions that you are inflicting on the Zambian people. Please stop it. Hello?
Hello? Hello, Tayali, Mulishani.
I'm Mulishani.
You are still live, right?
Yes, I am live. Yes, please.
Okay. You know, I just wanted to comment with regards to JJ's disappearance. It's very unfortunate where we have such a thing happen, and it seems like he's a dead person. He can't say anything. He didn't want to say by having a press briefing. He would have just written. I haven't seen even any written thing. We had Chisenga's house torched. We've never heard anything from government. And if you look closely, Chisenga and JJ were the two MPs who have been so close with ECO for the past month.
Yes.
Even baby born today. Do you think can fail to see what is going on?
Exactly.
Vetwangasha mumano ababakorwe. Ndebeta bakorwe. Bantu efe bambo kuchitafia bukorwe. And let us not take people for granted. Apa buke chushi. Ni apa pene. Mwamona? You know what is hurting? Even if it's not to them, but what is hurting are the comments coming from their foolish praise singers.
You know?
They said stupid things when Tutwa died. Some of us kept quiet. And I want to warn one MP by the name of Kangombe. Who is this Sesheke MP?
Sesheke.
Kangombe something for Sesheke. Let him remain in government forever until he dies. That one took Mbana ameno. Kanwaka fuira mu government. We will be warning one by one. Whichever government will come in will follow these names. Bemona kwati tuwatumpa sana. Thank you, Cannabis.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Chilufya. Hello?
Hello?
You are getting me?
Yes, we are getting you.
Yes. Mr. Chilufya Tayali. I'm complaining about the issue of JJ Banda. I would love to urge all Easterners chiefs to come together for the issue of JJ Banda. Because what I've seen, and I was there at the police today, what I've seen is a very disturbing news. So I would urge all the chiefs from Eastern Province to come together and visit this president of ours in Zambia. If we remain docile, then nothing is going to happen. Because every journey starts with one step. So if we leave this one step, we'll have many steps unsolved. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I think let me leave it here. It is now 6:31. I think we have allowed as many people to call in, but I want to re-echo my appeal to the UPND that this might just be a tipping point. JJ is alive. Release him. Otherwise, tafiawame. Tuami papat. I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for all of you that has followed. Thank you for all of you that have called in. And I still make an appeal to you people that let us remain peaceful and let us start praying. Today, okay, Kunonan, it's already Sunday. For you, as we come on Sunday, let us pray. Starting on Monday, let us start organizing prayer groups. Let us organize functions of prayers. Let us pray. Let us go to Cathedral of the Holy Cross. Let us pray for JJ. Let us organize whatever. We Catholics, let's start novenas. Let's start praying for JJ to come back to us. Thank you very much. May God bless you and may God bless Zambia. Good night.